Some of you guys seem to confuse our real estate security tokens with cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. While there are some similarities, I'll give you that, there are major differences as well. Let's clarify this in this episode of the GermanReal.Estate Wiki. A coin, like the largest cryptocurrencies Bitcoin or Ethereum, use their own blockchain to store data, validate transactions and whatnot. So each coin has its own blockchain and each blockchain has its coin. Bitcoin with its Bitcoin blockchain is completely separated from any other coin or blockchain out there. Our real estate security tokens, like all other tokens out there, use someone else's blockchain as infrastructure. As of shooting this video, we benefit from using the Polygon blockchain. Thanks to that, we don't have to write the full code to create our own blockchain, worry about the validation process, or run a virtual machine that is capable of running our smart contracts. We just create our tokens that run on the Polygon blockchain that is existing already. Because we don't have to create the entire infrastructure from the ground up, we can focus on providing a great product for you guys to invest in. Our real estate security tokens that you can trade on our website, GermanReal.Estate. Are we stuck with the Polygon blockchain forever now? Of course not. We could migrate from tokens to coins basically any time once your interest in our real estate security tokens becomes big enough for us to create our own blockchain and branch off from Polygon. That's the difference between a coin and a token. What's a security token now? Security tokens are minted by us to represent ownership of the real-world properties you can find on the GermanReal.Estate marketplace. While historically, ownership of some form of asset, could also be gold or a stock, doesn't have to be real estate necessarily, was represented by a physical piece of paper, a security token is a digital symbol of ownership. Say you would like to invest in real estate because it's a real good asset class to have, but you don't really want to buy real estate without the search for the right property, financing, handling tenants, extended tax declarations, renovations, all kinds of stuff you have to take care of with real-world properties. You could also buy a security token that is issued by the special purpose entity holding that property that represents ownership of that specific property existing in the real world. If you would buy all security tokens of that property, you will be entitled to 100% of the net rental income and 100% of the real sale value of the property. With 50% of all security tokens, you get 50%, and so on. So instead of owning the property outright, you own a representation of it, which makes it much easier to own German real estate than before. That also answers the question if our GermanReal.Estate security tokens are NFTs. NFTs are non-fungible tokens. Our real estate security tokens are fungible. It doesn't matter if you have the token with the number 69 or the token with the number 420. All that matters is the total amount of security tokens that you have. The tricky part is, of course, that there needs to be a real-world property behind every security token. Technically, it is possible for us to issue a security token and ask you guys to invest in it without having a property behind it. Technically. With all the scrutiny that we get from the regulatory perspective, that would never work. And that would also be super fraud, and I don't want to go to jail. To prove that, we are being as transparent as possible with you guys by publishing all kinds of official documents to prove that each issuer is in fact the owner of the property or plot that a property will be built on. Interested what kind of properties you can invest in right now with our security tokens? Then check out our website. Link is in the description.